What if I told you that the weed you've been pulling from your garden contains more omega-3 than salmon? That Amish families harvest this free superfood while everyone else spends $500 annually on fish oil supplements? Purslane self-seeds forever and delivers pharmaceutical-grade nutrition for zero cost. And today, I'm going to show you exactly how. Purslane as the omega-3 source. Purslane contains more omega-3 alpha-linolenic acid per serving than any other leafy vegetable, with 300 to 400 milligrams per 100-gram serving. Modern research confirms this succulent weed outperforms expensive supplements in bioavailable omega-3 content. Portulaca oleracea evolved in nutrient-poor conditions, concentrating omega-3s in thick leaves as a survival mechanism. Traditional cultures worldwide recognize purslane as medicine and food for thousands of years. The bonus nutrition includes vitamins A, C, and E, plus magnesium, calcium, potassium, and iron. Your sidewalk crack produces better nutrition than grocery store supplements. The Amish purslane tradition. Amish communities never discarded purslane as worthless weed, but deliberately cultivated it as vegetable and medicine. Pennsylvania Dutch recipes include purslane in salads, soups, pickles, and stir-fries dating back generations. European immigrants brought purslane appreciation to America, maintaining cultivation while mainstream agriculture dismissed it. Traditional preparation methods preserved omega-3 content through minimal cooking or raw consumption. Amish children learned to identify purslane early, harvesting it as a contribution to family meals. Modern Amish gardens still include purslane patches, allowing self-seeding while controlling spread. The cultural knowledge survived 300 years while conventional farming forgot this nutritional powerhouse. The 5-minute setup: scatter purslane seeds once in spring, and the plant returns annually through aggressive self-seeding requiring zero maintenance. The succulent tolerates poor soil, drought, heat, and neglect that kills other vegetables. Seeds germinate when soil warms above 60 degrees, typically late April through May. Broadcast seeds across bare soil. Rake lightly to incorporate. Water once, then ignore completely. Within 2 weeks, reddish stems and paddle-shaped leaves emerge. The plant spreads horizontally, covering ground quickly while producing edible leaves, stems, and flowers. One initial seeding creates permanent purslane patch that volunteers annually without replanting. Container growing. Growing purslane in buckets or containers controls aggressive spreading while maintaining continuous harvest. Any container with drainage holes works, from 5-gallon buckets to window boxes. Fill with standard potting soil, scatter seeds on the surface, cover lightly, and water. The shallow roots thrive in just 6 inches of soil depth. Container growing enables moving plants to optimal sun, prevents garden invasion, and allows indoor growing during winter. Succession planting every 3 weeks in multiple containers creates year-round supply. Harvest outer stems while the center continues growing, providing cut-and-come-again production for months from single planting. Harvest methods. Omega-3 fatty acids degrade with heat, so raw consumption or minimal cooking preserves maximum nutrition. Harvest young tender stems and leaves in the morning when moisture content peaks. Pinch or cut stems 2 inches from base, leaving growing point intact for regrowth. Rinse harvested purslane and eat immediately raw in salads for highest omega-3 retention. Light sautéing for 2 to 3 minutes maintains most nutrition while improving digestibility. Avoid boiling or extended cooking that destroys delicate fatty acids. Fresh purslane lasts 3 to 5 days refrigerated in a damp towel inside a plastic bag. The self-seeding. Purslane's reproductive strategy ensures permanent presence through prolific seed production and aggressive germination. A single mature plant produces 50,000 to 100,000 seeds in one season, with each tiny black seed remaining viable in soil for 40 years or more. This incredible seed bank means once Purslane establishes in an area, it returns annually even after years of attempted eradication. The survival mechanism evolved in harsh desert conditions where uncertain rainfall required seeds to wait for optimal germination conditions. The flowering process begins 4 to 6 weeks after germination when plants reach maturity. Small yellow flowers appear at stem tips and leaf axils, opening only in morning sunlight for a few hours. The flowers self-pollinate, requiring no insects or wind for seed production. After pollination, seed capsules develop containing hundreds of seeds per capsule. As capsules mature and dry, they split open, scattering seeds across surrounding soil. Seed dispersal happens through multiple mechanisms. Wind carries lightweight seeds short distances. Rain splash moves seeds several feet from parent plants. Human activity and animals transport seeds on shoes, paws, and fur. Garden cultivation inadvertently spreads seeds throughout beds. This multifaceted dispersal ensures purslane colonizes available space efficiently. Controlled self-seeding requires allowing some plants to flower and set seed while harvesting others for eating. Designate a small patch, perhaps 2 by 2 feet, where plants mature completely without harvest. These seed producers ensure next year's crop, while the rest of the patch gets harvested continuously. The seed-producing plants should be the healthiest, most vigorous specimens to select for desirable traits over generations. Timing seed production for late summer ensures seeds mature before frost in most climates. Seeds dropped in August through September overwinter in soil, germinating the following spring when conditions are right. Fall-scattered seeds often produce stronger plants than spring-planted seeds because natural stratification through freeze-thaw cycles improves germination rates. Managing spread prevents purslane from becoming problematic weed in areas where you don't want it. Mulch heavily in beds where purslane is unwanted because seeds need bare soil and light to germinate. Pull any volunteers before they flower in areas outside designated purslane patches. Do you contain designated patches with barriers or borders that prevent seed dispersal? Traditional Amish practice allowed purslane to self-seed in specific garden areas, typically path edges or corners where spreading was acceptable. The plant served as living mulch, suppressing true weeds while providing edible greens. Harvesting throughout summer prevented excessive seed production, while fall allowed flowering ensured next year's crop. Modern application uses the same principles with deliberate planning. Choose purslane location carefully, considering that once established, the area will host purslane annually. This permanence is advantageous for dedicated purslane production, but disadvantage if you later want to eliminate it. Container growing provides ultimate control, allowing seed production in pots while preventing garden colonization. Seeds saved from containers can be shared with friends or planted in new containers, multiplying your purslane supply without garden invasion. Nutritional comparison. Purslane's omega-3 content surpasses most plant sources and competes with fish on a weight-to-weight basis. Fresh purslane provides 300 to 400 milligrams of alpha-linolenic acid per 100 grams, while salmon provides 2,000 to 3,000 milligrams of combined EPA and DHA per 100 grams. However, purslane is consumed in larger quantities as a vegetable, while fish is an expensive protein eaten in smaller portions. A large salad using 200 grams of purslane delivers 600 to 800 milligrams of omega-3s, approaching recommended daily intake. The type of omega-3 differs between purslane and fish, with important health implications. Purslane contains ALA, alpha-linolenic acid, which the body converts to EPA and DHA at roughly 5 to 10% efficiency. Fish contains preformed EPA and DHA that require no conversion. This means purslane provides omega-3 precursors while fish provides active forms. For vegetarians and vegans, purslane represents the richest plant-based omega-3 source available from whole foods. Beyond omega-3 fatty acids, Purslane delivers exceptional nutrition across multiple categories. Vitamin A content reaches 1,320 IU per 100 grams, supporting eye health and immune function. Vitamin C provides 21 milligrams per 100 grams, acting as antioxidant and supporting collagen production. Vitamin E and purslane works synergistically with omega-3s to reduce inflammation. The mineral profile includes significant magnesium for muscle and nerve function, calcium for bone health, potassium for blood pressure regulation, and iron for oxygen transport. Antioxidant compounds in purslane include betalains, similar to compounds in beets, so providing anti-inflammatory and detoxification support. Glutathione, the body's master antioxidant, appears in purslane at levels higher than most vegetables. These antioxidants protect the omega-3 fatty acids from oxidation, maintaining their nutritional value. Traditional medicinal uses across cultures validate modern scientific findings. Mediterranean folk medicine used purslane for digestive issues and as cooling food during hot weather. Traditional Chinese medicine prescribed purslane for inflammation, infections, and skin conditions. Middle Eastern cultures treated urinary problems and inflammation with purslane. These traditional uses align with modern understanding of omega-3s and antioxidants reducing inflammation. Modern research demonstrates measurable health benefits from purslane consumption. One studies show improved blood lipid profiles with reduced triglycerides and LDL cholesterol. Cardiovascular benefits include reduced blood pressure and improved arterial function. Anti-inflammatory effects help conditions from arthritis to asthma. Blood sugar regulation improves, making purslane valuable for diabetes management. Neuroprotective properties suggest benefits for brain health and cognitive function. The cost comparison reveals purslane's exceptional value. Fish oil supplements cost $20 to $40 monthly, or $240 to $480 annually. High-quality fish for omega-3s runs $15 to $25 per pound, with recommended 2 to 3 servings weekly totaling $120 to $300 annually. Purslane growing in your garden or harvested wild costs zero, while providing comparable omega-3 intake plus additional vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. The return on investment is infinite because free nutrition from volunteers or minimal seed cost produces year after year. Safety considerations for purslane consumption are minimal for most people. The oxalate content is moderate, similar to spinach, meaning people with kidney stones should consume in moderation. Pregnant women should eat purslane cooked rather than raw due to slight uterine stimulant properties. No drug interactions or serious side effects appear in medical literature. The plant's 5,000-year history of human consumption across diverse cultures demonstrates safety when used as food. Culinary uses. Preparing purslane to maximize omega-3 retention requires understanding that heat degrades delicate fatty acids. Raw consumption preserves 100% of omega-3 content while providing crisp texture and lemony flavor. The thick, succulent leaves and stems contain mucilage, creating slight thickness that some people find off-putting initially but most learn to enjoy. Raw salad applications showcase purslane's natural flavor and texture. Combine young, tender stems and leaves with lettuce, tomatoes, cucumbers, and onions. The lemony tang adds brightness without dressing. Purslane pairs excellently with cucumbers and tomatoes in Mediterranean-style salads. Greek salad improves with purslane addition. Middle Eastern faddish traditionally includes purslane as an essential ingredient. Smoothies hide purslane's texture while delivering full omega-3 benefits. Blend 1 to 2 cups purslane with fruits, yogurt, and liquid. The thick leaves create a creamy texture similar to adding avocado. The flavor is mild enough to disappear among berries and bananas. This method is ideal for children or people who dislike purslane's texture. Morning smoothies with purslane provide omega-3s when the body absorbs them best. Minimal cooking preserves most omega-3s while improving digestibility for some people. Quick sauté for 2 to 3 minutes in olive oil with garlic maintains 70 to 80% of fatty acids. Stir-frying purslane with other vegetables for 3 to 4 minutes creates a hot dish without destroying nutrition. The key is brief exposure to moderate heat, not extended boiling or high-heat cooking. Pickling purslane preserves it while maintaining omega-3 content better than drying. Traditional Middle Eastern pickled purslane uses vinegar brine with garlic and spices. The acidic environment protects fatty acids from oxidation. Fermented pickles using salt brine create probiotics alongside omega-3s. Lacto fermentation takes 5 to 7 days at room temperature, then refrigerated for extended storage. Soup applications work when purslane is added at the end of cooking. Traditional Mediterranean and Middle Eastern soups include purslane stirred in during final minutes. The hot liquid wilts leaves without prolonged heat exposure. Greek purslane soup combines purslane with tomatoes, onions, and olive oil. Egg dishes benefit from purslane addition. Omelets, frittatas, and scrambled eggs incorporate chopped purslane. The brief cooking time preserves omega-3s while the egg's fat content enhances absorption. Breakfast becomes an omega-3 delivery system. Pesto made from purslane provides concentrated omega-3 doses in versatile condiments. Blend purslane with garlic, nuts, parmesan, and olive oil. The raw preparation maintains full fatty acid content. Use on pasta, sandwiches, or as vegetable dip. Freeze pesto in ice cube trays for convenient portions. Traditional preparations across cultures demonstrate purslane's versatility. Mexican verdolagas cook purslane with pork, tomatillos, and peppers. Turkish semizotu includes purslane in yogurt salads. Lebanese baklava mixes purslane with bulgur and vegetables. These traditional recipes prove purslane's global culinary acceptance. Flavor profile description helps newcomers understand what to expect. Fresh purslane tastes lemony and slightly salty with peppery undertone. The texture is crisp when raw, similar to cucumber but thicker. Cooked purslane becomes tender with a slightly slimy texture like okra, which some enjoy and others dislike. The lemony flavor intensifies slightly when cooked. Serving size for omega-3 benefits requires consuming 100 to 200 grams of fresh purslane daily. This equals roughly 2 to 4 cups of loosely packed leaves and stems. A large salad easily incorporates this amount. Alternatively, add 1 cup to smoothie and 1 cup to cooked dinner dish. Consistency matters more than occasional large doses because omega-3s work through sustained blood levels. Purslane proves that the most valuable nutrition often grows wild and free while expensive supplements line store shelves. Yet this succulent weed contains more plant-based omega-3s than any other vegetable, self-seeds forever with zero maintenance, and thrives in conditions that kill conventional crops. Amish communities recognized purslane's value for generations, cultivating it deliberately while mainstream agriculture dismissed it as nuisance weed. The 5-minute setup scattering seeds creates permanent purslane patch, returning annually without replanting. Container growing provides controlled production, preventing garden invasion while enabling year-round indoor harvest. Raw consumption in salads and smoothies preserves maximum omega-3 content, while brief cooking maintains most benefits. Animal integration through chickens, rabbits, or goats multiplies value by creating omega-3 enriched eggs and meat. Start today by scattering purslane seeds in a designated patch or container. Your free omega-3 supply begins growing immediately, producing nutrition that costs others $500 annually in supplements while you harvest it from your backyard.